Well, here we are. This is Invincible Records. Hey, there you can see the signage. I did a tour of this last year, probably the end of summer, I think in August of last year when I came up here. It's the one record store I went to. And it's in a real kind of different part of town, almost like a warehouse district. But there's all kinds of live venues right by this, I guess. They're DJing. There's a place that does DJs. There's a punk actually up above here on the second floor. They have a stage for punk bands. So this is a great little record store. I always find something. Well, this is my second time here, but it's one that I'll come back. It's like 4 miles from where I work, but really good. It's been open for 2.5 years. So tried to open during the pandemic. Well, some things just don't work out. But went in there and met a fellow VC member, Bob. So it's just one of those crazy random things. All of a sudden, someone says hi. Yeah, what a great guy. Really, really enjoyed it. But fantastic store. Really worth if you get a chance to come on down here and take a look at this place. I mean, Invincible Vinyl. And very nice store, and one of the friendliest places you're ever going to go. So well worth coming into. I like them. Okay. As I mentioned in the opening, I had done a tour there last year, August, September, and I had found some really neat stuff. There we go, Invincible vinyl. That's what it's all about. It's on Kilamath. Street 99. San Fran goes one way, Calumet the other way, and yeah, it's pretty easy to find this place. It's fairly much kind of a main drag out there. Really, again, it's a great place to go. I'll kind of get there. There we go. That's a little better. The shop owner, God, I think it's Dave. Yeah, me and names don't get along really well. But he'll take the time to talk to you. I mean, he loves talking music. He loves talking about his shop, and so yeah, it's all very enjoyable. Really good time in there. I picked up a couple things. Again, I'll show these on an early morning Sunday show, but. A group from the early 70s, Aikido, kind of a funk African band, really neat, great stuff. I saw this on the wall and I put that on, and within 30 seconds, I'm buying that. I'll take that because it had the funk happening in an African way. Also, based on his recommendation, Aibo. And this is newer. This came out in 2017, but it's a group out there, again, out of Africa, kind of more electronic, dance type oriented stuff. So I picked up those two there. Had that Minuteman, but I just got my Minuteman, so I didn't need that. I did bring some records back into my collection, though. We can show those. And the first one is Paul Simon, Rhythm of the Saints. I was doing that thing on the video in 1990. That, yeah, I would say it wasn't the most viewed video I've had, which is too bad. It's 1990 has such good music that happened that year, really good stuff. But as I was doing that, I go, I don't have this thing back. Now, I am not a Paul Simon completist. I don't need a lot of Paul Simon. His greatest hits pretty much take care of me, make me happy. But this was one I really liked because comes off of his Graceland album. And so, he was exploring, the music from different countries. And here he went down to more South America. And you definitely have a Brazilian flavor on this. Really good. I had just a lot of great drumming. It didn't make my top 12 or anything, but I liked it. It's the world music influences that I truly enjoyed about this album. And after the last Paul Simon album that I'd ever bought, I think I had this on CD only, and then after that, I've never purchased anything. I couldn't tell you what he's even put out, but it doesn't matter. I like this one. So this and Graceland are the two that I need to have. Otherwise, the greatest hits is good for me. This one, though, I couldn't believe I hadn't rebought this. And one I used to have, Lyle Lovett and his large band. This is the very first Lyle Lovett I ever bought, and I was just, it's like, wow. Now, I mean, I had so little country, almost nothing, and I tried this thing, and it is big band, side one, really great big band. I think he's out touring now with his large band, which would be really fun to see. But I mean, he just takes, he does Stand By Your Man. He just does right there, Stand By Your Man. It is really good rendition. I married her because she looks a lot like you. One of the funniest titles ever. Just as he goes through. Well, what more can you say to love if you really love someone? I married her because she looks like you, and that's why I married her. Wow. That's heartfelt, unless you're the wife. Probably not then. We have the blues walk, crying and shame, good intentions. The big band parts are really interesting and really fun. I really like it. And then the second side is more straighter country on there. Great album. Really happy to have it back. I got my original. It's in a box where there were all in those white sleeves. I just have to go dig through to put with this. This is an original like the Paul Simon, though. I did bring back, I wanted OGs of it. So, yeah, great music to have back in my collection. So,
2 classics in there. There we go. So if you're in Denver, or if you are in Denver and you haven't been to Invincible Records, well worth taking a look at and checking that store out. There's a lot of stores as I'm slowly getting out and exploring and trying to find out what's out there, and this is a really good one. So thanks for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of the week. Hopefully we'll see you, hear from you on Sunday. Bye.